I'm not. Annie.
You ready?
I am, are you?
I'm in my dress.
Ooh.
I wasn't gonna be, but I am.
I can't believe our day is here.
Are you crying already?
Maybe. I know this has been a tough year, but none of that matters as long as I have you by my side. Thank you for simultaneously being my anchor and biggest supporter. I knew I was in love with you when I saw you singing and dancing while making dinner. I knew you had me when I realized that I was drinking hot chocolate from a turtle mug, and there was nowhere I would rather be. O's definitely knew you were the one. It takes a special girl to steal a man's dog. People say our lives will begin as a married couple, and I disagree. We've been building a life together for years, and I love you more every day and will for many more wonderful years. Our lives have been entwined in all things. Planting gardens, starting a small farm, and of course, some very special booty tats. We have been building our lives together for years. With this marriage, I am promising my heart and soul to you. I am promising your family that I will love and provide for you. I am promising my family that I have found a woman who loves me and is the woman I want to start a family with. I vow to support you, your ideas, and your life choices. I promise to be the best friend, husband, and future father that I can. I vow to never be too busy for a breakfast date. I vow to keep the fire burning on cold nights. I will protect you when times are hard. I will lift you higher when times are good. I will celebrate your achievements. I will be there to lean on, and I will always keep your toes warm. I vow my heart and soul to you. I love you.
My veil fell off. We can't see it. Hi.
Hi, Annie.
I've been alive 9,665 days, and this one is by far my favorite. Yes, I did Google how to figure out how many days I've been alive. I still can't believe it's really here, and I'm really reading my vows to you. Anyway. When we met, I never expected that I would fall so deeply in love with you. It happened so naturally. It was one of those easy things in life where everything just felt right. We met when I was 19 and you were 22, and started dating a year later. To me, that means we got to grow up together, and I'm so excited that we also get to grow old together. I couldn't have picked someone who compliments me the way you do. You make me smile when no one else can, and nobody makes me laugh the way you do. We are imperfect people who are perfect for each other. A vow is a promise, so what do I promise? All the normal stuff that you hear in movies and read about in books. I vow to love you, to cherish you, to be faithful and be your best friend till death do us part, and then maybe a little while longer as ghosts. But I also vow to be your biggest supporter and always have your back. I promise to always sing and dance with you while we make dinner. Those times in the kitchen are some of my absolute favorite memories. You are truly my favorite person, and I can't imagine a better husband and dad one day than my favorite person. Marry your best friend, and life couldn't be better. I know life will not always be easy, it never is, and gosh, this year has been a doozy. But I feel better knowing I have you by my side. Working through life's problems together and pursuing all of our dreams will be an honor with you. So thank you for always being there to support me and listen and help. I always do what I can to make sure that our relationship is strong and that we are happy. I vow to make you laugh as much as possible, love our animals like they're our children, and continue building our life together. I promise to embrace every turn in the road as an opportunity to be thankful that we're on this trip together. I'm doing pretty good. I'm shaking so hard, but I'm not crying yet. I promise to only really push you or kick you when you're snoring loud, to only make you watch Harry Potter a couple of times a year, and try to remember to pick up my half-drink drinks all over the house. I vow to teach our children Jonathan Young songs and be the best wife and mother that I can be. You are my home, you're my happy place. It's always been you, it always will be you. I love you so much, and I can't wait to see you and I love you. feel hard. I'm shaking. Come in.
Wow.
I know what I do.
Yours. Beautiful. It's gorgeous. I love it.
Look at the whole back.
Wow. It's huge.
I know. Probably wouldn't be this long if it wasn't for the fact that I'm so short.
Now I know. Now I know that what you were talking about yesterday. Okay, got it. You look great.
Thanks.
Are you excited?
A little nervous. I haven't stopped shaking since I read my vows.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Ready?
You
Ready?
sure?
Yeah. We're gonna do this.
Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it. Darling, you look perfect tonight.
Sei la mia donna, la forza delle onde del mare. Cogli i miei sogni, i miei segreti, molto di più. Spero che un giorno l'amore che ci ha accompagnato diventi casa, la mia famiglia diventi noi. E siamo sempre bambini, ma nulla impossibile. Stavolta non ti lascerò. Mi baci piano ed io torno ad esistere e nel tuo sguardo crescerò. Ballo con te nell'oscurità, stretti forte poi a piedi nudi noi. Dentro la nostra musica ti ho guardata ridere e sussurrando ho detto: tu stasera vedi sei perfetta per me.
Oh, please be seated. I'm sorry. I'm new at this. I want to welcome friends and family to the wedding of Robbie and Sarah. For those who don't know who I am Sarah's grandpa Dave. You may be surprised to see me here. I'm sure many of you are, but not as surprised as I was when I was asked. A few months ago, I received this large envelope in the mail, and inside, when I opened it, was this terrific poem written by Robbie. In the last line, it asked me if I would officiate at their wedding. I was surprised and honored, and of course said yes. This may be the first wedding I've ever officiated at, but I'm not new to marriage, as I've been married to Sarah's Grammy, Shirley Squirrely, for 63 years. Sarah and Robbie would like to mention a few important people who couldn't make it today. Sarah's Nana and Nanu, Robbie's Grandma Norma, Grandma Liz, and Aunt Glenda. The bride and groom stand here today under this beautiful arch, which symbolizes their home that the couple will build together in their married life. It also represents the sheltering presence of God and the wish for God's blessing over the couple. In preparing for the ceremony, I asked both Sarah and Robbie to reflect separately on how they met and what it is that they loved about each other. They both shared with me that they met online and that on Sarah's first day moving to Reno for college, they met in person in front of the thrift store Junkies. Sarah shared that Robbie showed up in this huge lifted truck with gigantic tires and hopped out to say hi. I was with my parents and they were, of course, peeking out the window, desperate to meet one of my new friends. Robbie added, "I'm pretty sure I horrified Glenn and Christy that day. All they saw was a big bearded guy with tattoos hop out of a giant beat-up Bronco and hug their daughter." A year later, Sarah met Robbie to help her move out of her dorm because he had a truck. Sarah says they went out for sushi that night, which is the way to her heart, and they've been pretty much inseparable since that day. Sarah says that she knew pretty quickly that this was someone who she was serious about. Robbie added, "Thank God I had a truck." I knew she was an amazing girl. The word love hit me when we were sitting in her kitchen drinking hot chocolate with peppermint schnapps. I was watching her make dinner, dancing and singing around the kitchen, and just knowing that she was the one. This is one of the most prominent memories that will always stick with me. Sarah said that Robbie is the perfect complement to me. He helps me see the world in a better light, and no one understands me better. I really feel like Robbie helped me grow up, grow into myself, and become who I am now. I love his honesty, his passion, his constant support and his love for his family. He is truly the kindest person I know who would drop anything to help someone. He puts up with me wanting to watch Harry Potter constantly and doesn't give me a hard time when I have 12 half-drank drinks around the house. I know he will always have my back and keep me safe. I always tell him that he is my home. He makes me feel safe and happy and at peace. I can't wait to marry him and continue our amazing life that we have started together. Robbie told me that one of the best qualities about Sarah is her love for all critters. He says dogs can tell when people have good hearts, and also took to her and loved her immediately. He could be the reason she decided to keep coming around. To this day, her love of animals melts my heart and hurts my wallet. I love that she will go on adventures with me and wants to try new things, and she pushes me to do the same. She supports my crazy ideas and encourages me to pursue the things I love. I can't believe how well she knows me. She knows when I just need to come home and decompress, or when to tackle me with a hug and blast music while we cook together. These are just the few reasons I cannot wait to marry Sarah. Thank you, Sarah and Robbie, for these special sharing these thoughts with me. I would like to share a poem with you. Marriage is a promise of love. Marriage is a commitment to life, the best that two people can find and bring out in each other. It offers opportunities for sharing and growth that no other relationship can equal. It's a physical and emotional joining that is promised for a lifetime. Within the circles of love, marriage encompasses all of life's most important relationships. A wife and a husband are each other's best friends, confidant, lover, teacher, listener, and critic. Marriage deepens and enriches every facet of life. It encourages and nurtures new life, new experiences, and new ways of expressing love through the various stages of life. When two people pledge their love and care for each other in marriage, they create a spirit unique to themselves, which binds them closer than words. Marriage is a promise made in the hearts of two people who love each other, which takes a lifetime to fulfill. Excuse me. You want to take that? Sarah and Robbie shared their own vows with each other before this ceremony privately, but wanted to exchange a few words together here. Let me turn that around so you can take.
I will laugh with you in times of joy and comfort you in times of sorrow. We're good? I will share in your dreams and support you as you strive to achieve your goals. I will listen to you with compassion and understanding and speak to you with encouragement. I promise to surprise you, amaze you, to make you laugh, and to help you in your every endeavor. I vow to love you till our last page.
Alright. I will laugh with you in times of joy and comfort you in times of sorrow. I will share in your dreams and support you as you strive to achieve your goals. I will listen to you with compassion and understanding and speak to you with encouragement. I promise to surprise you, to amaze you, to make you laugh, and to help you in your every endeavor. I vow to love you until our last page.
Now, Robbie, do you understand and accept the responsibilities of marriage? And do you promise to always love, honor, and cherish Sarah?
I do.
Sarah, do you understand and accept the responsibilities of marriage? And do you promise to always love, honor, and cherish Robbie?
I do.
Mike, you have the rings?
That we almost forgot.
Thanks, sir.
I mean, hopefully I do.
They were sitting in the dressing room for quite a while.
Okay. These rings are the symbol of eternity and unbroken love. Today you have chosen to exchange rings as a sign of your love for each other and as a seal of the promise you make today. Robbie, place this ring on Sarah's finger and repeat after me. I give you this ring.
I give you this ring.
Wear it with love and joy, as this ring has no end. Wear it with love and joy,
Wear it with love and joy,
as this ring has no end.
as this ring has no end.
My love is also forever.
My love is also forever.
Get out of there. Okay. Sarah, place this ring on Robbie's finger and repeat after me. I give you this ring.
I give you this ring.
Wear it with love
Wear it with love
and joy, as this ring has no end.
and joy, as this ring has no end.
My love is also forever.
My love is also forever.
May the wedding rings that you exchange today remind you always that you're surrounded by enduring love. Now, where's the wine? The wine glass that they are supposed to drink out of has the Irvin family crest. It's comprised of 3 holly leaves and translates to say, under the sun, under the shade, we flourish. It is believed that 3 holly leaves represent peace, goodwill, and hold a protective quality because the hardy oak rules the warmer months, but holly remains during the cold and hard times of winter. If we get the wine, they'll drink some wine.
Oh my gosh. No.
Have a moment. Just somebody give him a drink.
It's okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, you will both share a sip of wine, symbolizing drinking from the cup of life and sharing all of its experiences together, both bitter and sweet. Okay, I'll put that down. All right. At this time, I offer you two these good wishes. May your life together be blessed with prosperity and good health. May you always share open and honest communication between each other. May you respect each other's individual talents and gifts and give full support to each other's professional and personal pursuits. May you cherish the home and family you will create together. May all the years to come be filled with moments to celebrate and renew your love. And now's my big moment. And now, by the power vested in me by the state of Nevada, it's my honor and delight to declare you husband and wife. But first, before we seal this marriage with a kiss, Robbie and Sarah wanted to add one final tradition: the breaking of the glass. The breaking of the glass is a symbolic hope that you will spend as many years together in happiness as it would take to collect all the pieces of the glass and reassemble it. Down, get out of the way.
Do I go for it?
I'm supposed to hide.
Do we get to kiss now?
Sure, you can kiss and then go on. I wanted to be there. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now my pleasure to present for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Irvin.
So difficult, tough times just come with age. Remember when things were so innocent? Now I just want to rage. I vow never to love again till Elon got us to space. Your eyes met mine like a needle that went straight into my veins. Your love is like there's nothing better than your remedy when you're next to me. Your heart medicine. There's nothing better than you. Your love is like heart medicine. There's nothing better than your remedy when you're next to me. Your heart medicine. There's nothing better than you. This life can leave you so breathless. How quickly things can change. My cure came in a moment, injecting me with all your heart medicine. There's nothing better than your remedy when you're next to me. Your heart medicine. There's nothing better than
$500 miles, I had it all planned. Drove all day to ask your dad for your hand. I wrote it all out, I knew what I'd say. My heart, it was racing and my hands started to shake. But I took a deep breath and I said, I promise to love her with all that I have. I'll put nothing above her and won't turn my back. She's my everything, she's all I'll ever need, and she loves me at my worst. Sir, I give you my word, I promise to love her. Music plays and I'm all a mess as I watch you walking towards me in that pretty white dress. Do you take this woman to be your wife, to have and to hold for the rest of your life? Well, I took a deep breath and I said, I promise to love her with all that I have. I'll put nothing above her and won't turn my back. She's my everything, she's all I'll ever need, and she loves
first. I'm giving my word. I promise to love her and keep her, want her and need her, make her my whole world. And when that day comes, I'll come undone when that doctor brings in that little girl. I promise to love her with all that I have. I'll put nothing above her, and I won't turn my back. She'll be my everything and all I'll ever need, my little angel on earth. Lord, I give you my word. I promise to love her. I give you my word. I promise to love her.
First, let me start off. I'm Michael Georgie. I'm Robbie's best man. We met only just a few years ago, so it kind of shocked me that I was even in the running to be a groomsman, let alone the best man here. We first started off, our friendship started off awkward. We Robbie was joining Lions Club International, and it's just an organization that's around the world that we help out local communities. And he's a new member, and I hadn't been for a while. I show up, and they're telling me about him, and I'm like, great, he's another Game Ranch guy. Robbie, I'm sorry for this one. Hopefully it doesn't get you in trouble at work on when you go back. But I'm like, great, he's a Game Ranch guy. All they do is hunt and fish. You know, that's really all they do. So nothing, you know, cool. Don't want to know him. So I really kind of blew him off the first time. So the second time, wife gives me crap. So I was like, all right, I'll actually talk to him. So I go to him the next time and we talk, and you know, let's just say I'm glad I did. He's my best friend, and let alone he's actually family. Like, he's my brother. Now, let's get to the speech. So I've had some time to write this thing. He's asked me since November, and trust me, I've had multiple drafts, multiple drafts, and I can't make it through a single one without crying, so give me some time too here. I didn't want to tell a story, you know, typical, everybody always does, and then, like Grandpa said, if you can, have him write you a poem. I knew it was actually Grandpa that was going to marry him tonight. That was one of the secrets, and he read us the poem, and yeah, he cried on that one too. So I skipped that. I don't need that embarrassment. So all I want to do is just talk about you, and I want to tell you how in the short, I'm so proud of you, buddy, and the short time we have been friends, it seems we've been friends for a while, and that has come natural. You are truly the definition of a lifelong friend. You are a great, caring man, and you bring the best out of everyone that is in your life. I mean, look around. You always say, we're good people. Well, you're good people. It has been an honor and a blessing to be your friend and for you to call me your friend, and I still don't know why. We've had some good times and laughs, and I can't wait for the future. I also want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for taking to my family, especially my daughters. It kills me when my oldest, Charlotte, actually takes more joy and pleasure in seeing this guy than it does her own father, and she actually screams for his name when he comes up and everything. It's the cutest damn thing, if you can see. They truly love you, buddy. To Sarah, I am so happy for you. You have one hell of a husband. You already know that. We already know that. I am so glad that we could meet, so we could meet, and then you meet my wife and my two girls. You've been a blessing, and I'm so happy for you. So I want to wish you guys a very long and happy marriage. You guys deserve it, and just remember, you two come before everybody and fight like hell every day. And that I hope you two fall in love with each other, and remember, marriage isn't easy, but it's the most beautiful gift. And so once again, I want to say that I'm so proud of you and excited for you guys' future. And I love you, buddy. And congratulations. So, for Robbie. Love you. Yeah, over here. Love you, Sarah.
This has been a long time coming, Robbie. I've had this written for so long, like I had it. It took you a bit, a couple years, just to get it all out. It's been dusty over in my apartment. All right, so I'm so sorry if you're in the splash zone, Paula. So sorry. All right, so now that we got that all dusted out, now I can really get started. So, all right. So now I can come near you. I promise no more surprises. But let's go ahead and take a trip down memory lane. Picture this. I'm at College of Marin, a place where I had more fear of finals than I did ghosts on Halloween. But then, like a shining beacon of hope, I met Sarah. We bonded over our English class with Mrs. Cottle and shared a love for caprese sandwiches from Woodlands Market. Shout out to Glenn. It's safe to say we mastered the art of balancing books and balsamic. But our college adventures didn't stop there. Sarah and I actually tackled chemistry together when we thought we were going to go into STEM professions. Not as budding scientists, but actually as professional criers in our professor's office hours. Because believe it or not, we even had the honor of house sitting for our chemistry professor. And let's just say we were excellent at pretending to understand the periodic table. And also mainly he felt really bad for us because we really tried and we failed every test. Then, after our first year at COM, Sarah decided to just poof. She just did a disappearing act on me. Typically, when you're at community college, you transfer after 2 years, which is what I did, but Sarah just decided to move to Reno after 1. So she left me there all alone to fend for myself. But luckily, distance couldn't break our bond. I even made the trek out to Reno, where I discovered my hidden talent, line dancing. But actually, don't look at me on the dance floor tonight, because I might be lying. But now, let's fast forward to the moment where we've all been waiting for, the grand introduction of Robbie. When Sarah first spilled the beans about dating this mysterious man, I was curious, to say the least, very different. And I was a little nervous. So I did what any friend would do as a protective friend, and I insisted that we meet so I could scope him out, give a friend stamp of approval. So naturally, we just met at a Mexican restaurant in Tahoe, where then when I saw them together, it was like witnessing the perfect chemistry experiment, minus the crying in the office hours. But they were an equation that added up to pure bliss, and I'm sure that many of us here can also see that between them. The second time I saw Robbie was on Sarah's birthday when it rolled around. They were already living together at this point. And we celebrated with a Christmas tree bonfire, hung out with their cute animals, and Robbie, of course, showcased his culinary skills by grilling up some mouth-watering steaks, although he bullied me the whole time for wanting my steak well done. So he hated me in that moment. He hated me. Then in March of 2022, I received a message from Robbie on Facebook, the long-awaited one, as we all were, and the top secret proposal mission had begun. And my excitement levels skyrocketed, and I had to keep it under wraps. And that's probably really the hardest thing that it was for me. But let's just say it was difficult to keep it together on FaceTime with Sarah every time that we would FaceTime, and she's talking about, I want my ring already. I want to be married already. And I was sitting there like, I'm sure, yeah, it'll happen. But here we are today, finally, celebrating not just a proposal, but a love story that's truly one for the books. Robbie, you're a gentleman, hilarious and kind. And Sarah, well, you're all of those things too, except for the gentleman part. We'll let Robbie handle that. Together, they're perfect yin and yang, balancing each other in the most magical way. Sarah and Robbie, as you embark on this beautiful journey together, I wish an eternity of happiness for you two. May you always be each other's best friends. May you continue to put each other first. And may your love remain unconditional, even when Robbie can't resist telling his dad jokes. I am beyond thrilled to witness this next chapter in your lives. And I can't wait to see what hilarious adventures lie ahead. I love you both, and I can't wait to toast to your love tonight. Cheers.
Be here, and my voice is really rough, but my husband had his first look with his daughter, and there was a lot of tears. So he's asked me to come up here as moral support, but he wrote this beautiful speech, and now he's like, I don't know. So we're gonna do this together, and we're gonna wing it because we didn't practice together. So.
Hi everyone, I'm Glenn. I'm Sarah's dad. I'm done. Oh boy. All right. I want to thank everyone for joining us here tonight. It means a lot to us, but it means more to Sarah and Robbie. When I was thinking about what I wanted to say today at our daughter's wedding, it's hard to believe that cute little girl that we brought home from the hospital almost 27 years ago is married. Not getting married. Truth be told, Sarah came out of the womb as a little adult. It's true. She walked at 8 months. She started reading at 3 years old, and she would strike up a conversation with anyone as a little girl. Grammy, she's definitely got a little bit of you in her. She was an amazing big sister to Benny. She wasn't even 4 when Benny was born, and Sarah was a second mom from him from the start. And then, in a blink of an eye, she was going off to college. So, you want to do the next part?
Okay. So we were moving her into the dorms, and none of her roommates were there yet. And so we went downtown to that place called Junkie that Papa Dave referenced in the ceremony. And she gets this Facebook message from this guy. And he says, oh, I live really close to Junkie. I'll come over and meet you. And we're like, great, we'll meet a new friend. And she's like, no, you are not coming outside. So I'm peeking through the window. Oh, I forgot to mention that when we walked into Junkie, the first thing they did was offer this guy a beer. They took him over to a keg and tapped a keg for a beer for him, and he was done. He was like, this is the place Sarah's going to college, it's awesome. So while I'm peeking through the window looking at this guy, he's off having another beer.
I was.
So we didn't get to meet Robbie that day. And I think we're on the next page, darling.
Okay.
That turned out to be the first person Sarah met in Reno. And it was Robbie. If you didn't get that.
So that was the start of their friendship, and it took a while before they actually started dating. But the following summer, Sarah brought Robbie to Squaw Valley, where we would spend the end of our summer every year. And I was unsure at first, but he immediately fit right in. And there was a little bit of craziness, as there always is, but he was like, this is all good. But I also thought at the time that you were honest, trustworthy, and just a really good person. And that made me feel reassured when you guys became a couple. So Robbie, Christy, and I are so happy that you and Sarah met and that you've chosen to spend your lives together. We've considered you to be one of our sons for years now, since we've known you for years. And we're happy to officially welcome you to the family. Officially.
Sarah, you know how proud we are of you. We love you so much, and so proud of the woman that you have become. You're both on your way to having a beautiful life together, and we wish you only happy days. You and Robbie have proven to us that you have a wonderful partnership and support each other through all of life's ups and downs. Sorry about that. It's been a raucous couple days, okay? We know that you will continue to do that as husband and wife. We love you both, and we're so happy to be celebrating your marriage.
So everybody raise your glass to Sarah and Robbie. May your joys be big, your troubles small, and may you enjoy every moment of your lives growing together. We love you both. Congratulations.
So I'm Sarah's Uncle Greg, now Robbie's Uncle Greg. Officially, I've been kind of calling him my nephew for a while now because, let's face it, he's a pretty easy guy to like. This has been a great few days. We got to meet a lot of amazing people, love the area. I've learned that upon my next visit, I need a much bigger belt buckle. I definitely do not fit in completely. I will work on that. Been great seeing family that we haven't seen in a long time too. So I do have a little toast I wrote for you guys. So I'm going to read it because it's the put it on the phone because I'm very modern. This is an iPhone for those of you that don't know what these are. And this is my first iPhone because my wife doesn't believe in iPhones. So we've been one of these what is that? Android phone people. So my first memory of my niece, and we had a lot of great, by the way, last night at the rehearsal dinner, there were a lot of amazing toasts. So I'm not going to take all night, but my first memory of my niece is going to sort of be a little what you guys just said, is that if you took your eye off her for 1 second, you could lose her. As a little girl, I remember her loving to talk to strangers. Right from the start, she was, sorry, Terry, my wife, she was a people person. Terry hates that expression. But in this case, it was so true. She just genuinely nice to everyone. Always a smile, and it never comes across like BS. She is our family's little princess. Teacher, baker, animal lover. Overall, great person. I'm proud to be her uncle, and glad my sister asked me to do this. I did promise Christy I would not give the same toast I gave at her and Glenn's wedding, as I apparently offended some people. So, let's talk about Robert. The way I look at it, he's just a bigger, hairier version of Sarah. Wait for laughter. I love that when they visit. So, by the way, we're East Coast family. I love that when they visited us in Connecticut, he was just as passionate about pizza as Max and I. The girls could have cared less, but we crushed those clam pizzas, and I can't wait to do it again. But I digress. Today is about you two crazy kids. My advice, if you choose to listen, is this. Don't listen to any of the bullshit anyone tells you. Figure it all out on your own, because I can tell you from the minute you two guys met, you didn't need anybody's help. You guys were made for each other. You don't need us to wish you good luck, so instead, just everyone please raise your glass toast these two and say congratulations, mazel tov, and we love you.
wrapped around your finger since the day you were born. Beautiful baby from the outside in, chase your dreams, but always know the road that'll lead you home again. No one take on this whole world, but to me, you know you'll always be my little girl. We gotta get the room out here. We're gonna do harmonium. Baby, here we are. White dress and black tie. First night with the same last name. Every eye here's on us. And you look just like an angel. Spinning around on this floor. Never been so in love, never been so sure. But baby, when our song ends, and the next one begins, can she have this dance? Can she steal me for the next one? Just 3 more minutes for my and son. Yeah, she's gonna cry so loud, 'cause in her eyes I'm still her baby boy. Yeah, you know I'm your man. feel